Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Pisces, you guys got Wombat Spirit, be at home. It's interesting because at first I was getting two messages here that some of you guys might need to take time alone, right? Like isolate yourselves from a partnership, right? But now I'm getting that that's not it. What I'm getting is that some of you guys are like isolating yourselves from love. And you can't necessarily isolate yourself in a sense, like love is all around you at all times. You just might not see it in that way, right? Like if you have a pet, that's love every single day, right? Like you have a dog, you have loyalty, you have love. You have a cat, you know, anything, a friend, a parent, a sibling, like that's love, right? But so you're not and we have love for ourselves, we have love from the divine, right? We have love from the universe. So you're never really technically isolated from love. But I feel like you feel like you are, Pisces, or you are like trying to separate yourselves from something. But I don't think that's what you really want, because the wombat has a lot of green, right? And green is the heart chakra. So maybe I feel like there might be a block right now in your heart where you're isolating yourself purposely, right? Like you just don't want to get hurt. You want to deal with that. You're like, you know what? Like I'd rather be alone, right? At least alone. I'm not going to get hurt. And it's interesting because we have 6-6. And 6 is the number of love to me. And then we have a 10. So yeah, I just feel like some of you might be isolating yourselves from love. Or going out of your way. That's what I mean. Like you're going out of your way. But I don't really think that that's necessary, right? I don't feel, for some reason, I just feel like there's a disconnect, right? Because I feel like you're at home when you're in love, right? It doesn't matter in love with a person, in love with yourself, in love with like that's where your home is. Like you know when they say like home is where the heart is type vibe, right? So then it's like, why are you trying to put something in between them? Do you know what I'm saying? Like why, like there can't really be a separation. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you're trying really hard to do that. You're trying really hard to like isolate the two like that. But like I just don't get why. Again, it could just be from fear or hurt or pain, but they're like one and the same. That's what I'm getting. So why put the block in between them? I just don't get it. It has to probably just do with fear or like hurt or pain, which would mean that like healing needs to take place. But I feel like you're tired of hearing that, right? You're like, well, I'm healed. I just don't want to deal with it. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, no, I'm fine. I just don't want to deal with it, right? It's like I don't need to heal anymore. I've done enough healing. I just know what it is, and I'm just gonna like do that. But I just feel like there's no need to do that because this is a part of this. Do you know what I'm saying? They're in, how do I explain it? Like intricately webbed into one another. You can't technically separate them. It's like they're like this. You can't do this. Like you can't go like that. No, it doesn't work like that. Like they're technically one and the same. So the barrier you're trying to put up or the front or whatever this is, it's not going to work. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what they're trying to explain to you. And honestly, Pisces, I just feel like you're such a lover. Like when I think of Pisces, I just think of like a lover, you know? I know that's like the Gemini card, but with Pisces, I just feel like Pisces just gives their heart away, you know? They don't mean to, but I just feel like Pisces, like you can't separate the two. Like it's like separating Pisces from love. Like I can't do that in my mind. Like I just feel like Pisces goes with love so well. Pisces is a cup, right? Like cup energy, right? Queen of cup energy is Pisces. King of cup energy is Pisces. So it just makes no sense to me, the separation. I think you're trying to just change, honestly. I feel like you're like trying to make a big change in your life where you're like, I'm going to need a break from this, or I'm just not going to think about this. And I just don't think that's going to work because just how these are like intricately webbed together, that's like you. This is like you in the heart, right? Like you can't separate them. And I'm not saying like, oh, if you were an earth sign, it would be so easy. No, but I just feel like for some reason, Pisces, it's just not possible. So yeah, I don't know what you're trying to do, but let's pull some cards. I mean, I see what you're trying to do. I just don't think it's going to be possible. Let's see, Pisces. So it's so interesting. I don't know if I'm talking to the masculine or the feminine, but we have it's so funny because like somebody here, right? I'm gonna go with the masculine energy in this read. So we have, because we have a lot of masculine. Okay, it's just so funny to me. I'm sorry, it's so funny. We have the father, right, and then we have the Empress. True pair. We have the King of Air, and then we have the Queen of Air. We have the King of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have a true pair to every single king and queen out here. So we have an Emperor and Empress basically. But it's so funny to me because like why I'm laughing is that someone here has given up on love, right? It's like in the moment that someone else moves, someone is like giving up on love. So the energy is like, it's so funny because it's so different. It's so separate. Like someone's giving up and someone's just trying to like, someone's getting the strength and then someone's giving up. So I feel like this masculine energy, this King of Cups, I feel like with the Faith in reverse and the Lovers in reverse, yeah, like this is the person I feel like we had here who is like tied to love, even though they don't want to be, and wants to give up on relationships, wants to give up, right? Because they've suffered too much and they're just done, right? And that's what I'm getting. Like they haven't received what they wanted from love. It's like, it doesn't matter how much they try. It doesn't matter how slow they go. Slow or fast, it doesn't work out. So, you know what I mean? They go slow and steady, it doesn't work. They go for what they really want, it doesn't work. So just like, you know what? It's best to cut it out. Like that's what I'm getting from this energy. And I feel like that's the person here. But then I get this other energy here who is trying and is like kind of waking up. And it's like, it's so weird how it's like, you guys are the true pair 3 times, but you're in completely opposite energies. So there's someone here, we have this Queen of Pentacles, right? Who's thinking, right? So here's the feminine energy, thinking. And whatever they're thinking about is causing them to kind of feel like excited and passionate about life again. That's what I'm saying. It's like you're literally in complete opposite energies. As someone's fire is like dwindling, someone else's fire is just getting restarted. If that makes sense. It's like someone is blowing out this person's candle and someone is lighting up this person's candle. So I don't know if that's how true pairs work, because I feel like true pairs have a lot of mirroring, right? Where there's like one, you're both kind of on the same page and doing the same exact thing. But this is interesting because it's like you guys are, I mean, maybe this is the perfect yin and yang, right? You fit into each other because as one person's light is going down, the other person reignites it. That's kind of what I'm getting with this read, because there is definitely someone here who's just like done. Like they made their decision to be done. Like there's just no more, they just like could give a fuck, you know? It's not working out. It's never going to work out. They're like done. And then there's someone else here who's like just about to start. It's really weird. Again, I don't get a mirroring. I get like a yin and yang. I get like a perfect circle. I get like a perfect, I don't know. It's like you guys, it's not matching. It's like you, when one person lacks, the other person has. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this person is gonna let go of like that belief that love isn't real, like love doesn't work, and they're gonna try to push for something new. They have the Wheel of Fortune, they have the Strength, they have the Magician, they have the 8 of Coins, and the 7 of Wands. They want to put work into something that like they feel is unfinished with the Strength, and I feel like that's love. Again, their like light is just being ignited as someone else's is just going out. It's so weird. Yeah, and then we have the Empress with the Queen of Cups. So this is the feminine energy. Again, I don't think it's like masculine or feminine. Like you could be the feminine energy who's giving up on love. I feel like it's the energies, right? So like the feminine energy is the one that I feel like, I mean, the feminine technically is the one to receive, and the masculine is technically the one that is going to go out and do something. So maybe Pisces, you're taking a back seat in terms of being proactive. Like maybe this is you, but you're just not gonna go out and like, you know, when you put yourself out there, it's like you're not gonna put yourself out there anymore. And I feel like you're just gonna just, you know, sit at home. But what's funny is that like that puts you in the perfect energy for this person, because this person's just starting to get the strength to put work into something, right? it's just weird how like they're technically coming up with feminine energy when feminine energy is to receive, but in reality, I feel like feminine energy has a lot to do with cup energy, right? And being like emotionally receptive and being emotionally ready. So I like how it's just too perfect. Like, you can't call it coincidence when you guys come up as a true pair 3 times in 3 different suits. You know what I mean? In the cup, the sword, and the emperor and the empress. At first I was like, how many people are in this read? And then I was like, no, this is 2 people, but just literally matching in terms of like being a true pair. But I like how you guys are not mirroring one another. I like how you guys are being what the other one needs at the time. Or maybe you guys are just setting, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, again, it's like you are what the other one needs. You know when they say like opposites attract, but that doesn't really make sense here because you guys are exactly the same suit. It's just more of an energy of this person needs this right now, and then that person, like, it's like one person is just sitting down and it's just like done, and the other person's getting up. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like the perfect thing that you need at the time. I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird though. Because I just feel like, I don't know if it's just the energy of mirroring that usually goes with a true pair, but I like this more because with mirroring, sometimes nothing gets done, right? Like one person doesn't want to text, the other person doesn't want to text, and you're stuck in the stagnancy. So is mirroring actually a true pair thing, or is this actually a true pair thing where one person is like tired and the other person picks up the slack? Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Yeah, this person wants to build something, and something here is like unfinished with the 10 of Wands in reverse. And with the 3 of Coins in reverse, yeah, like there's just something here unfinished. But with the Strength, the Wheel, the World in reverse, the 10 of Wands in reverse, the 9 of Coins, I feel like this person wants to start putting work in. So it's just a weird energy. I don't know. I've never gotten, I usually get mirroring, but I like this a lot more because mirroring, I feel like, leads to stagnation sometimes. And this, I feel like this can't be stagnant, right? It can't be stagnant if one person's willing to go and one person's not. Again, it could be a bad thing if this person here who gave up doesn't open themselves up to this person. So again, that could also be a bad thing. Maybe that's not good either. So you're gonna have to be careful, Pisces. Like if someone's gonna offer you something, don't be too afraid to receive it. Or don't be like, you know, I gave up on relationships, sorry, too bad. I think this person would fight for you, Pisces, if that's what needed to be done. But again, just be careful, because like you're trying to separate yourself from something that is just innately within you, right? Love is always within you. Love is always around. You can't just like block it off if you tried. I feel like this is the opposite. This is like you. This is like, I feel like Pisces or the person in the meditative session is like, you know what, like setting a lot of restraints with the chains, setting restrictions, setting barriers, and then the other person here is like in cup energy, contemplating what they're gonna do. It's a weird ass energy. Again, I like that you're not marrying, but I just want to make sure that like someone's not going to give you something and you're not going to take it because you're not ready to, you don't want to receive anything. Do you know what I'm saying? So what I'm getting for some of you, this might not be for all of you, but the reason that you're like jaded, the reason that you've lost faith is because somebody that you loved or someone that you really cared about, I feel like you had an expectation from them. Like you wanted something from this person. Obviously you probably want a commitment from this person. And I feel like they might be with someone else with marriage and expectation. And I just feel like you're a little jaded because of that, whoever this is, and that's why you're trying to cut yourself off. You're like, and things aren't working out the way that I thought they would work out, right? It's like, you see how this person with expectation has the white dress, but then there's also someone getting married. I feel like you always thought you'd be marrying like that person. Yeah, marriage, yeah. You always thought you'd be marrying this person, whoever this person is, and it didn't work out like that. So I feel like that's where this jaded energy comes from, the loss of faith, the 10 of Swords, right? Like the person that you had a lot of love for not choosing you maybe, and that's why you're jaded. because you had this expectation. It's like right there, you expected this person to maybe be the one to marry you, and they married somebody else. That's not somebody, or like, again, they might not be married, but they're like in a relationship with someone else. They might be like dating someone else, and you're just like, you expected this person to return. You expected this person to commit to you. Like, you're both wearing a white dress. I find that like really interesting, like the fact that you're both in white dresses, and the fact that like you're looking at them, right, but they're not looking at you. What's interesting with this person is that I'm getting wealthy man and false person. So this wealthy man, the whoever, again, I don't know if it's a masculine or feminine who's like dealing, like there's too much masculine and feminines in this read to know like who I'm speaking to, and we both have a masculine and feminine side, so it doesn't really matter. But there's something here with wealthy man and false person. This wealthy man, and yeah, an unexpected income. I feel like this person, they could be an earth sign because they like have a lot of pentacle energy here. So they could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Or they just really care about money. But with wealthy man, unexpected income, false person, this person, I don't know why you wanted to be with them, because they don't seem to honestly be somebody that you'd want to be with. They're dealing with a false person. They can't see through that. Or they are the false person, and they're just marrying into wealth. But it's like you really expected something from this person. Honestly, Pisces, I feel like you just see this person wrong. I'm sorry. Whoever this is, this jaded, it's like you honestly see people wrong. And I hate to tell you like the truth like that, but like you see this person as like such a nice person and somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with. Meanwhile, like, look at this person. Like, why would you want to spend time with this person? Again, Pisces, I mean, you could love like a stone, right? And the stone, you could hit your foot on it every single day and you could bleed and you'd be like, I'm in love with the stone though, I'm keeping it. That's what I'm getting with this. It's like, this person, I don't know why you're into this person. They're coming up wealthy, false, and like, again, money. Wealthy, income, money, false, marriage. They're unavailable, and maybe, honestly, I feel like you're just being protected. Like, you were protected from a situation, but you really wanted this person. That's what I'm getting. Like, you really wanted this person. You wanted them so badly. Expectation, like, you're still waiting there. And it's like, you need to end that waiting. I think this is honestly a form of protection, this energy over here, this person over here. So yeah, it's unfortunate because I feel like you really have a lot of love for this person. But I think this is a form of divine protection, Pisces, whatever the situation is. This might not be for all of you, but I honestly feel like this is why you're like, there's a jaded energy. And the funny thing is that there's a pathway opening up for you. And I see a soulmate here. You guys are coming up as a true pair. You might have been through something similar. And I think the pathway speaks a lot about opening up to something different, opening up to something new. And it's funny because expectation comes with a 10, right? That's the ending. But then you have this beautiful new beginning. If you can look at the path, you see that there's something new coming for you, and it's light, and it's like follow the butterflies, right? So I don't know who exactly this person is coming in. I don't know when they're going to come in, but it's not about time. I think it's about your heart and opening it up to a possibility of something new. And I feel like you were betrayed, but I honestly feel like it was a form of protection. And I think maybe again, you waited for this person. Maybe this person led you on. There could have been a lot of like going on with this other person. I feel like they're still here, but they're only still here because they're in your thoughts. They're in your heart. And I know that sucks to like have to let go of somebody, but I'm telling you, the cards like don't really lie, right? And I feel like this person's just not even a good person. Like, they could be the false person or they're married to a false person. But either way, like, do you want to be with someone who can't even distinguish a real person from a false one, right? And who is so obsessed with pentacles. This person's obsessed with money. I just don't think that they're obsessed with 3D. Right? And you're not. You're obsessed with like, I mean, I know you don't want to think that, but you're obsessed with love, which is the right way to be. If I had to be obsessed with anything, I wouldn't want to be obsessed with anything that's fake, which is anything on this 3D, like money. So yeah, Pisces, I feel like, again, and this could be something that happened to some, maybe not you, but the person here, that you're going to meet eventually. But I feel like the pathway opens up. You see how weird it is that the pathway is here? with the person who's ready to kind of like put strength into a situation and turn the wheel. Like, again, maybe you've never met this person, but they're going to try to, maybe they're trying to move on from a relationship as well. And they're going to put a lot of strength and they're going to try to move on and they're going to turn the wheel and they want to put work into something that's serious. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they're letting go of someone just as you're letting go of someone. So yeah, Pisces, I feel like the pathway is opening up for you to go a different way. And I think it's time to like accept that and to see it for what it is and to actually embrace it. The problem isn't you having to like put a barrier. The problem is that the barrier was created to protect you. So you guys got Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. I feel like right now, this feels unnatural to you. This putting this barrier against your heart, this feeling like, you know, you have to be cold. And I feel like you want to be in the like Queen of Sword, King of Sword energy, which is like cold and harsh. And like, maybe you're trying to close yourself off from your own heart, but that's unnatural to you. And that's what I'm saying. Your home is your heart. Like, again, your cup energy. I can't separate them. So the fact that you're trying so hard to separate yourself from that shows me that it's unnatural. And it is unnatural. I feel like what comes natural to you is this heart. And, you know, unfortunately you fell maybe for someone. I don't think it's unfortunate. I think that the divine just wanted to protect you. Like, I think they honestly just really wanted to protect you from this person. I think this person, I don't want to talk shit about anybody, but let's not even go there. Like, I could do a whole reading on them and it's just not even worth it. Like, they're not even worth my time. If the divine's like not wanting you to be with them, then why would I pull cards on them? Do you know what I'm saying? They're already coming up wealthy, false person. I just like, honestly, and they might have led you on for a long time. So I just don't like this person at all. And I feel like the divine protected you. And again, the enlightened feminine, I think this is you learning that maybe there is sometimes times to protect your heart. Like, again, maybe that is wise, but in reality, we never really know when someone is going to be like, you know, I don't feel like this, I think this might have been a surprise to you, and that's life, Pisces. Like, sometimes we never know, like, especially when it comes with our heart, like putting our heart on the line. It's like something we can never know. We can't predict what's going to happen. But that doesn't mean that it's not worth it. And something worth it is coming. And I feel like they want you to just know that, like with the pathway, and to stop doing something that feels so unnatural to you. Like putting yourself in this tower and telling everybody to go like fuck off. Like, it's unnatural and you know it. It's not you. And you're just scared of trusting someone again, and you're scared of like putting yourself out there, and you're scared of meeting someone new, and it's okay. You can be all those things. I feel like this person is going to fight for you. This person coming in. This is someone who turns the wheel. You know what I mean? Like, they learned something here. They turned the wheel. Another thing I'm getting, and I hate to say this, but like, if this person comes back around and they are married, right, and they are trying to put you into some sort of third party situation, please go for like this other path. Trust your instincts and your gut. Like, I feel like you're going to put a barrier against everybody but this person. Like, what would be the point of that? So if this person does come back around, please just like, I mean, they might honestly come back around. Like, make sure that you protect yourself from them. Like, if there was anyone to protect yourself against, it would be this person. Okay? So yeah, Pisces. Yeah, I don't care, like, if you're a true pair to them. Like, I don't care if you're both water signs. I don't care if, like, whatever in readings you come up as true pairs. If this person has caused you this hurt and they're married to somebody else, or they're in a higher level of commitment with someone else, you already know, like, to protect yourself from this person. Like, don't be naive, Pisces. Again, like, the heart is a beautiful thing and love is a beautiful thing. But there's only so much that you can take, and there's only so much that you should have to take. Okay? So yeah, Pisces, I love you. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.